seen anything like it, Jim. There was water here a couple days ago.
There's a cloud in the sky.
Yeah, what if there was? With this heat, it'd just hang here and fade off into dust.
Hey, you better save that. It's the only water you'll find between here and the ranch.
Yeah, ain't even a breeze so a man can take a breath.
Well, Pete, I think there's only one thing to do. That's to haul water in from the lake.
We ain't got any equipment to do that, Jim.
Sure we have. Those empty steel drums you've been piling behind the barn for months.
But it'll take half a day just to fill the water troughs.
Well, at least it'll keep the horses from dying of thirst. We better get started.
Well, that sun keeps blazing down like this, the whole countryside will dry up and blow away.
I don't ever remember such a long time without rain, Pete.
Get Al, fill them other 2 drums.
What's the matter with the pump?
Ah, the well's dry and we're wearing ourselves out hauling water.
Yeah, but it's got to be done.
Why don't we move the herd up to that new pasture land you bought last spring? Then we can water the stock at the lake.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, and I'm just liable to do it if this drought gets any worse.
Morning, Jim. Pete.
Hi.
Morning, Bill. What brings you up here?
Fire hazard. We're clearing the entire area. I'm going to need some of your men.
Oh, look, I'm working a little short-handed right now.
I know. But the woods are full of hunters. You know what that means?
Yeah, guns and matches. Well, how many men do you need?
Oh, enough to cover the area out through the north end.
Hey, look!
Joey, put out that fire.
I was only testing my new fire maker.
Well, Joey, this whole range is as dry as tinder, and playing with that thing is like putting a match to a stick of dynamite.
Jim's right, Joey. Every forest fire started from a small flame, like the one you just made.
Golly.
Tell you what, Joey. How'd you like to help me put out fires instead of starting them?
I sure would, Mr. Bill.
Then I'll appoint you a junior ranger.
Golly, you mean with a badge and everything?
You bet. And to remind you what that badge means, here's a picture of the official ranger mascot, Smokey Bear.
Gee, thanks, Mr. Bill.
Well, look, I'll get a patrol started right away.
Oh, fine. I'm going out the north end road to stop any more hunters from coming in.
Can I go with you?
Well, it's all right with Jim.
Okay, Joey, just as long as you're back by lunch.
Okay, Jim. I'll race you there. Come on, Jerry. We gotta get to the north end first. Come on. We got here first.
Jory's one horse the automobile will never replace. Here you are, Joey. Post this over on that sign for me, will you?
Sure, Mr. Bill.
KSM to Lost Hill Tower. KSM to Lost Hill Tower.
Lost Hill Tower to KSM. Go ahead, Bill.
Thompson, I'm at the checkpoint at North End Road. How are things where you sit?
Same as yesterday. Hot, dry, and dangerous. I saw Jim Newton's patrol head out a few minutes ago.
Not right. And by the way, we've got a new recruit, Joey Newton. Joey! I just made him a junior ranger. I guess he'd like to report in, too. Just push that down right there. That's right.
Junior Ranger Joey Newton reporting. Me and my horse Fury. We're out here on the North End Road helping Ranger Bill Rogers.
Glad to have you with us, Ranger. I'll tell headquarters you're on the job. Tower to KSM, out.
That's how we sign off, Joey. Now I want to show you something every junior ranger should take to heart. God gave us this. Don't you give us this.
Gee, I'd hate to see anything like that.
You never would if people would just follow these simple rules. Break your matches. Crush your smokes. Drown your campfires. Be careful with every fire.
Gee, if everyone would remember those things, there wouldn't be any more forest fires.
Right, Joey. Now I want you to take a look at this one. A junior ranger should memorize everything it says.
You mean all those words?
And those are more than just words, Joey. And it's every American's duty to live up to them.
I give my pledge as an American to save and faithfully to defend from waste the natural resources of my country. Its soil and minerals, its forest, waters, and wildlife. Gosh, that makes you feel good inside.
Feeling that way will make a real ranger out of you, Joey. Take it to school with you and show it to the kids.
I sure will. I'll make them learn the rules, too. Here comes somebody.
What's the matter, Ranger?
Sorry, sir, you're in a close fire area. You'll have to turn back.
Turn back? We came up here to go hunting.
I know, but the fire hazard is extreme, sir. We're requesting everyone to leave.
How do you like that? After I spent all kinds of dough to get the kid and myself up here, now we gotta turn around and go back. Why don't you announce it or put it in the newspapers?
The order came through only this morning, sir. Believe me, it's for your own safety as well as the conservation of the land.
Well, all right. Suppose you're the boss.
Looks like another car. Come on, Joey.
Pop, you're not gonna let that guy talk you out of it, are you?
Well, the ranger's a law up here, son. We gotta do as he says.
But you promised! You said I'd be able to use my new gun.
Oh, all right. We'll drive down the road a ways and we'll pack in. Guess it won't hurt anything. Come on, get in.
I'm sorry, sir, but that's how things are. I tell you, you can go right up the road and turn around to that tree there.
Golly! I never knew so many people from the city came up to go hunting.
Everybody likes to get out and enjoy the open, Joey. Say, isn't it getting on about lunchtime? Yeah, it's time you're back at the Broken Wheel.
Yes, sir. Can I come back this afternoon?
I'll be here.
Pa, do you want another one?
No, thank you, son. I'm still working on this one. You know, if we can only bag a deer, I'll fix you a real barbecue.
We'll get one, Pa. You'll see. Hey! Put that fire out! Yeah? Who says so? I do! Ha! Who are you, the fire department or something? The ranger back on the road said there wasn't any hunting, and especially fires. Hey, cut that out!
Yeah, now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on here now.
Pop, you gonna let
Now,
him...
quiet, Tommy. Now, look, boy, we're not bothering anybody here.
That don't matter, mister. Ranger Bill said you're not even supposed to be here.
We're just fixing a bite to eat.
I'm sorry, but you have to put that fire out and leave. One spark could burn the whole forest down.
Well, I guess the boy's right. We might as well go. Come on.
Hey, what about the fire? You forgot to put it out. Put it out yourself. That's the way you do it, Fury. Now break your matches, rub out your smokes, and ground your fires. Now remember that when you're in the woods by yourself. You understand? I'm glad you didn't let that guy talk you out of it, Pop. I want at least one shot at it, dear.
Up. Now you aim just a little behind his shoulder.
That came from over there. Pa, I think I hit him.
You see the way he took off? We'd have to have wings to catch him.
Yeah, but if he was wounded, maybe we won't be able to run far.
Well, maybe you're right. Might get him yet. Anyway, it's worth a try. Come on.
Uh-oh, that looks like smoke. Come on, Fury.
Boston Tower to all units. Fire has broken out on Pine Ridge. Repeat, fire has broken out on Pine Ridge. Stand by for azimuth reading.
Looks like he got away. Yeah, we might as well head back to the car. Tommy. Come on, we gotta get out of here. Hang on. Come on, hang on to me. I think the car's over that way.
Hurry up, Pop!
Tommy! Tommy, where are you?
Dad! Dad, where are you? Dad, where are you?
Tommy! Tommy! Tommy!
Come on, Fury. Maybe we can get through this way.
Bill Rogers.
Yes, Thompson.
I just saw Joey Newton in the fire area. The way the wind is changing, there's a good chance you'll never get out alive.
The wind's blowing the fire all around, Fury. The whole place is burning up. Come on, there's gotta be a way out. Pop! Pop! Daddy!
Tommy! 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 Tommy!
Moving in fast, Pete. We haven't a prayer saving the ranch. Get the stock out of here and up to the new pasture.
What about the furniture and the other stuff?
Haul out whatever you can and put it in the new house that's up there.
Okay, Jim.
Yeah? Yes. What? What's that?
Get that stock out of the corral. Clean out the tack room, Harry. Al, you start moving the furniture out of the house.
All right, thanks, Thompson.
Where you going, Jim?
Joey's in the fire.
What? I thought he was Bill.
So did I.
I'm going with you.
No, you stay here and do what I told you.
Come on.
All right, fellas, come on. Don't cut that break in those trees. Come on, let's go.
Bill! Bill! Any sign of Joey? What about Joey?
The word.
I'm going after him.
Well, you'll never make it. That blaze is
Well, I gotta try.
Jim, call you back in a minute. You can't make it, Jim. Now come on back out.
Tommy! Tommy!
I'll drink it. I'm sorry, Jim. Maybe he got out the other side.
Jim! Jim! The ranch is gone! We managed to save it. What happened to you?
I'm all right.
Where's Joey?
Look! My boy, he's in there. Save him! That makes two of them. It was my fault. My fault. I should never gone in there in the first place. I lit a cigarette and tossed it away. What? Jim! What are you doing? Jim! Take it. Easy, Jim. No. He's paying for what he's done. Oh, my fault.
Help me! Somebody please help me! Help! There's somebody else in here, Fury! Help! Help! Help me! It's my leg! I can't get it loose! Get it off my leg, please! It hurts! I'll get Fury to help! Fury! Fury, come here! Come on, Fury, help me move this log! Push, Fury, push! Take it easy. We'll get her off you. Put your head down, Fury. Push! You gotta hurry. Can you stand up? No, I can't make it. Here, put your arm around me. Put your arm over my shoulder. Put your leg over. Let's get out of here, Fury. Jim!
It's Joey. Joey, are you all right?
Sure, but he's hurt.
Tommy, my boy, Tommy.
Pop, you saved my life.
Oh, you're a brave boy, and I just don't know how to thank you.
Oh, it wasn't me.
It's got the real Ranger tradition, Jim. You know, I'm going to have to report you to headquarters, Joey, for action above and beyond the call of duty.
Don't forget to mention Fury.
Don't look back, Joey. Look ahead. There's our new home.
Boy, does that look swell.
You gotta dig in, Joey. Fight your heels right in the ground and hang on. That's what these high-heel boots are for. You'll soon get the hang of it, son. You gotta let these critters know who the boss is.
Can I try it on Fury now?
Sure you can, Joey. But you're taking on some job. He ain't no fence post.
I'll get him. You watch. Come on now, Fury. Look what I got.
You gotta try to outguess him. You gotta make him jump right through the loop.
I got him!
All you got is a loop full of air.
Quit it now, Fury, and stand still. Come back here. What's the matter with him now?
Take a look over at the hills.
No, Fury, no! Come back here.
No use busting your lungs, Joey. He ain't thinking of you now.
What do you mean he's not thinking of me? He's my pal.
Sure he is, Joey. But right now he's that white mare's beau.
Beau? What's that?
Beau is a sort of country word meaning boyfriend or sweetheart.
You mean horses get mushy and moony about each other? Like dumb people do?
Sure they do. But someday you won't think it's so dumb.
Where's Fury?
Jim, he's out skylarking with that white mare you've been hankering to catch ever since we moved to this new range.
Uh-huh. Well, looks like Fury's gonna make it easy for us to bring her in.
I'll saddle up.
All right.
Can I go too, Jim?
I was counting on that, Joey. You're the only one that Fury will listen to. Maybe she'll stick around if we can catch Fury first. It's your job, Joey.
Thanks, Jim. Here, Fury. Come on. It's only me. It's all right, Fury. I'm not going to take you away from her. She's going to come down and live with us. I just want you to help me. That's a fella. Here's a lump of sugar I saved for you. Fury. Tell her it's okay.
Well, that's it, cowboy. You did a good job.
Fury, did you mean?
Come on. I think we'll put her in the corral next to Fury so they can talk to each other.
Haven't they talked enough for one day? They've been gabbing all the way down from the hill.
I gotta make her feel at home as soon as I can so I can start gentling her. Come on.
Get going, Fury. Show me that roping trick, Jim.
Well, all right, Joey. Now, here's how it goes, see? First, you start with a small loop, and you let it turn in your hand, see? Until finally you can jump through it.
Very neatly done, Jim. I didn't know you were a fancy roper.
It's an echo of my misspent youth. How are you, Helen?
Hi, Miss Helen.
Hello, Joey. Say, I've got some wonderful news for you. First, I hope you think so, too. It was for me.
Bet you I know what it is. I don't have to transfer to that other school.
That's right. The board decided your new ranch is still in my district, so when school opens, Joey can be with his old friends again.
Hey, that's great, isn't it, Joey?
Sure is.
All right, now look, you practice this spin yourself. And remember, it's all in the wrist. We'll see you later.
Look, Fury. Watch me spin my loop. Look, Fury, look. What do you know about that? Again, he didn't mind me.
Fury ain't hankering for your company exclusive right now, son.
Hasn't taken his eyes off her since we came home.
You wouldn't be growing a pair of green eyes, would you?
What's that?
Ooh, that's country talk for them that's a bit for jealousy. Come on, let's get the chores done.
You still mooning around? Gosh, will I be glad when Jim gets that mare gentle and sold off the place. Come on now. Be a pal. Let me practice roping on you. Oh, you won't, huh? I don't know what's come over you, but what you need is a good talking to. We're going for a nice ride. We can get your mind on something more important than dames. Let's go. You don't. You're staying out here with me.
Well, how do you like her, Helen?
Oh, she's beautiful.
The way she responds to handling, I'll have her broken in a week. After that, she's all yours, compliments of the broken wheel.
Oh, Jim, that's the nicest present I've ever had. Oh, she's a darling.
Joey, you and Fury kind of parted company, huh?
He slid me off his back. Just so he could be near her. I can't understand it.
Well, poets have been trying for centuries. Suppose you just wash up and come into supper, huh?
One of Miss Helen's specials?
Blueberry pie, Joey.
Oh, boy. As soon as I get Furious feed. Here's your supper, Fury. Fine, pal, you are getting me last night. Never mind her. Here's your feed. Come back here and eat your supper. Oh, all right. If you're gonna be Carol Creek, you can go hungry.
I ain't no slouch of a cook myself, but I sure gotta take a back seat to Miss Helen. Boy, what blueberry pie. Hey, Joey,
Yeah, sure.
you still worrying about Fury?
A big sap. Wouldn't eat his supper.
You won't either the first time you fall in love.
Love. Hope it never hits me if it makes you that goofy.
Fury's still kicking up his heels over his new gal friend?
Yeah, they'll keep that up all night. Maybe I better put the mare out of sight in a little pen back of the barn.
Now let them sing to each other. No harm done. Come and get your coffee.
Okay.
You've made fuss enough around here. I'm gonna put you in a pen all by yourself. Take it easy now. They're not gonna hurt you. Just wanna slip this halter on. This piece of sugar. Come and get it. Okay, lady. Just for that, I'm gonna get rid of you for good. Now you just get out of here and back to that wild herd where you belong. You've caused enough trouble around here. Go on now, get out of here.
Hey, Jim! The white mare's loose!
Joey, what are you doing in here? How did that mare escape?
She didn't escape. I let her out.
You what?
She was getting Fury all upset. Off his feed and everything. I tried to put her in that other pen, but she wouldn't let me catch her. So I opened the gate and let her out.
Joey, I've warned you before not to go in a corral where there's a wild horse.
I know, Jim, but I couldn't stand Fury acting like that.
So because of your childish jealousy, I've lost a fine horse that I've been trying for a long time to catch. And what's more, that horse was a present for Miss Helen.
Gee, Jim, I didn't know that.
Well, you know it now. Now you go on up to bed. And until further notice, you're not to go near Fury or any other horse on this ranch.
Yes, Jim.
Sorry this had to happen while you were here, Helen.
Don't worry about me, Jim. It's poor Joey's tangled up feelings I'm thinking about.
Look, Helen, I couldn't care more for Joey if he were my own son. But I can't agree with you that an act of deliberate disobedience should go unpunished.
No, Jim. Joey started to punish himself the moment he drove that mare out the gate. Right now, he's a very remorseful little boy with a long night ahead of him.
All right, well, explain to me what came over him tonight.
Well, it's really very simple, Jim. Joey's merely going through a stage of fierce possessiveness towards everything that comes his way lately. Fury and the rest of us, we've made up his whole new, wonderful world. We've given him his first feeling of security, of having something very precious all his own. And he's very jealous of anything or anyone who threatens that security.
You make him sound like an old prospector who sits guarding his claim with a rifle.
Well, that's exactly what he is. Now, with your permission, I'd like to go and try to convince him that no one's going to jump his claim.
All right.
Thank you.
You win.
Joey, are you asleep?
No, just thinking. I'm awful sorry about your horse, Miss Helen.
I know you are. That's why I came up to say goodnight and tell you there's nothing to worry about.
I don't know what came over me.
I do. You were afraid of sort of losing a very special friend. But, Joey, did you ever think that there's room in people's hearts for lots of friendships?
All at the same time?
Well, of course. You and Jim and Fury and the white mare and Pete and me, too. We can all be friends with no jealousies and no favorites.
Gee, hadn't thought of it that way. Do you think Jim will ever forgive me for what I did tonight?
It's all forgiven. I saw to that.
And I don't have to stay away from Fury?
Well, I don't think so, but I'll ask Jim if I can't come over tomorrow morning and pick you and Fury up, and we'll go for a nice gallop and meet Jim over at my place for breakfast. We'll have waffles and country sausages.
Gee, Miss Helen, you sure are swell.
Thank you, Joey. Now, here, you have a good night's sleep.
Yes, ma'am. And don't you worry about that white mare, Miss Helen. Fury and me'll catch her.
Hmm?
I mean, Fury and I.
That's better. I know you will, Joey. Now, good night.
Good night, Miss Helen. Never mind, Fury. We'll get your girlfriend back in the morning. We got her. For Miss Helen. Joey, it's time for our ride. Joey, are you awake?
Morning, Miss Helen.
Good morning, Pete.
Keeping that date with your new young beau, huh?
Yes, but he's not in his room. Have you seen him?
Why, no, ma'am. Reckon I'm still asleep. I didn't notice Fury was gone either.
Oh, I know what Joey is doing. He's trying to get that mare back.
Well, what do you know, the little... Say, Miss Helen, that ain't good. I better roust out Jim.
Why?
Well, some of the boys was telling me only yesterday there's a fighting fool of a pinto stallion in that wild herd the white mare come from.
Oh, Pete, you don't think Joey will be in any danger?
Well, you never can tell what'll happen in a horse fight.
Oh, you better wake up Jim.
Yeah.
Fury! Gee, Fury, I'm sorry for what I did last night. You forgive me, don't you? Well, don't you? Miss Helen did. That's great, Fury. From now on, we're all going to be great friends. Now, you keep that white mare from stampeding while I get a rope on her. Come on now. Help me round her up. Well, come on. It's only me. This time I'm going to do it right, lady. Sorry about scaring you away last night, but I'll make it up to you. There's a whole bucket of oats waiting for you. You're coming back with me because Miss Helen wants you. Stop her, Fury! There now, you see? There's nothing to it. You and me's gonna be great friends. I was all wrong about you, and Fury, too.
You all right, Joey?
Sure, I'm all right. Thanks to Fury. Wow. See the way he whipped that pin-off Stallion?
6 ways from Sunday.
Got your mare back, Miss Helen. Just like Fury and I said we would.
Thank you, Joey.
But you shouldn't have taken such a chance coming out here all alone.
Fury was with me. Call that being alone? Pretty soon she'll be saddle broke, Miss Helen.
I can hardly wait, Joey. It'll be the nicest present I ever had.
Well, it's a present that Joey will be giving with pleasure. And Fury's kind permission.
Reckon you're right, Jim. His eyes ain't green anymore. They've turned brown.
That's country talk, Miss Helen. Mean I'm not jealous of Fury or anybody, ever again.
Hey, Mac!
Well, Mac, they're heading into that canyon like it was home sweet home. I can just hear those ranchers moaning now when they find out their horses are gone.
A few more hauls like that, and they'll really have something to moan about. Take over, Ace. I've got to get back to the ranch. Still have a job, you know.
Yeah, that's right. The boss might get wise.
Who, Ellis? Not a chance. I told you I have him and the others believing that the Gypsies are rustling these herds.
This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Clear out. Now, you can take your choice. Either you move off by yourselves, or we'll help you move.
Come on. Ed, you have no call ordering these people out of here. The sheriff told you yesterday he didn't have any proof against them.
Proof? Ever since they arrived last week, my livestock's been disappearing.
That's right, Jim. I lost 8 head only yesterday.
Sure, I lost some horses the same as the rest of you. But if these people are taking them, they must be magicians.
You don't have to be a magician to hide horses around here.
But we know nothing about your horses, gentlemen. We've come here for the fair, which opens in your town soon. You can find out for yourself. I bought a booth. It cost me $100.
Then you've wasted your money, mister. Are we going to sit around here all day arguing?
Now, hold it. If we take the law into our own hands, we'll be committing a crime far more serious than horse stealing. These people are innocent until they're proven guilty. And the only way you can do that is to go out and find your horses and some evidence to go on. Until then, I'm having no part of your wild accusations.
Well, maybe you're right, Jim. We still have laws to live up to. Well, come on, boys. We'll find the horses and get the evidence we need.
I can assure you, my friend, we're not thieves. And I'm grateful for your help.
That's all right.
Hello. My name's Joey. What's yours? Carol. I have never seen such a beautiful horse. Fury. He's not gonna hurt you. Fury didn't mean anything. He's just not used to strangers near him. He's a wild horse. A wild horse? But you can ride him.
Yep, and he's the only one who can. I hope you won't be bothered again. Come on, Joey.
Goodbye, Carol. Bye.
There are kind of people, Martha.
Yes, Joseph.
What are you doing here now? Won't your boss miss you back at the ranch?
No. He and the others are busy getting ready to look for those horses. We're going to have a change in plans, Ace.
What do you mean?
Jim Newton stuck his nose in and got the other ranchers to agree to comb the range. And they might find out it wasn't those gypsies who've been rustling their herds.
Well, in that case, we better move them out of here and sell them fast.
That's just it. We can't make a move while the ranchers are out.
But the trucks are due to pick up the stock day after tomorrow.
By that time, we'll have Ellis and the others definitely believing the gypsies are to blame.
What do you got in mind?
We're going to pay a visit to that gypsy camp. But first, let's get those horses down to the canyon where they can't be seen.
Gypsy, how about telling my fortune? Come on, tell me my fortune. Come on, tell me what shows in my hand.
Hey, what are you doing?
Little gypsies can't tell fortunes. Come on, tell me my fortune, huh? Come on. Come on.
What do you want here?
Boys,
it's okay, pal. I was only kidding.
Don't worry, Martha. He was only a little drunk.
Jim Newton's kid. Looks like he's headed for the gypsy camp.
Yeah. You know, Mac, that black horse of his would be worth 10 of any we got in the canyon.
I was just thinking the same thing. Come on.
Pliers.
Hi, Carol. Hi, Joey. Can Carol come up to Indian Mountain with me?
Indian Mountain? What's that?
That's a place where the Indians used to fight. There's lots of arrowheads and things up there.
You don't say. You finish all your work for today?
Think so, Papa.
Okay, junior mechanic. You can go.
Thanks, Papa.
All right, now have a good time, boys. And don't be late. You hear? Be careful.
Indian Mountain's up there, Carol. We'll have to climb from here. Now put your head down, Fury. You can stay here and graze. Now you stay here, Fury. We'll be back soon.
What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's wait till I get to the top.
You know, Carol, the last time I was here, we found plenty of arrowheads. Over there. Come on. Joey, come here. Look at this one. Help me. Biggest one we found. Gosh, I never saw one so big. Bet it belonged to the chief of all the Indians. It might even be the one that killed Sitting Bull. It's big enough to kill an elephant. Sure, and buffalo even. Come on, I'll get Pete to show us how to fix it, with feathers and everything. Hey, where's Fury? Fury! Fury! Come on, we gotta go home. He's never done this before. Gee, I hope nothing's happened to him. Maybe he went home. Now we're gonna have to walk. It's not so far. Far enough. That Fury, I'm gonna have to talk to him. Come on, Carol.
We got him. That's a blind canyon he's heading into. right flank. He'll come along.
Well, that horse is anywhere out in here, he must be hiding in a gopher hole. 6 hours, and the only cayuses we've seen are the ones we're stepping on. Now, let's go.
You should let me come with you.
Well, we're going out again as soon as we can, Joey. We just came in to get a bite to eat and some fresh horses.
But where could he be? Fury never stayed out so late.
Well, he's not on this side of the range. We'll try the north end, too.
But what if he's hurt? He won't be able to protect himself. Maybe a wild animal will try to get him. Jim, Fury depends on me. He'd be wanting me to come and find him. If I were lost, Fury wouldn't rest until he found me.
Well, now, don't you worry so, Joey. We're going out again as soon as we can.
But you gotta let me come out with you this time, Jim. You just gotta.
Well, I guess when a man's horse is in trouble, he's entitled to go out and try to help him. Come on, let's get some breakfast, and then you can saddle up.
Break away. Now that rope will hold him. Come on, we got to get those critters down to Dark Canyon before daybreak.
Morning.
Morning.
I tried to get hold of Jim Newton, but he's been out all night himself. We may run into him. My foreman just picked up this trail a little while ago. It leads off near Dark Canyon. And if my hunch is correct, that's where we'll find our missing stock in that area.
I hope you're right, Mr. Ellis.
So do I, Sheriff. Let's move.
Yeah, okay.
Look, over there in Dark Canyon.
Say, this one's mine. How about those?
Here's one of Jim Newton's. That one belongs to the box A.
These gypsies are pretty smart, picking a spot like this to hide their horses.
Let's not jump at conclusions. If we ride on down into the canyon, we might find the rest of them.
Good idea.
Wait a minute. That man wore this.
That's right. Sheriff, you wanted evidence. Looks like you got it.
I'm going to the gypsy camp, Mr. Ellis. You're welcome to come along if you like.
Take care of my horse. Come on, Mac.
All right, boys, let's go.
Where in tarnation could that horse have got to? Appears like he got swallowed up by the earth.
Why don't we go to the gypsy camp, Jim? Maybe Carol or somebody's seen Fury.
Maybe.
Morning, Jim.
Morning, Ed.
If you're going to visit your gypsy friends, you better head for the county jail. The sheriff just took them there.
What for?
We caught him red-handed.
That's right. They had a bunch of horses hidden in Dark Canyon. One of them was yours.
How do you know it was the Gypsies?
Remember the medal that fellow Joseph was wearing around his neck?
Yeah?
Well, Mason found it in the dirt practically under the stolen horses.
Was Fury in that canyon?
No, why?
Well, he's been missing all night. We've been out looking for him.
Well, you better come with me. I'm going back to my ranch and get my men and go out and find the rest of the horses. Fury's likely with them.
No, you go on ahead. We'll catch up with you.
You don't think Carol's father's the rustler, do you, Jim?
I don't know, Joey. I don't know what to think.
I guess there'd be no sense in asking that boy Carol about Fury now.
No. Where's Joey?
I ain't got a notion. He was right behind us on that steep ridge.
We better have a look.
Yeah.
I left Ellis over near Dark Canyon. I think we ought to stake him down closer to the herd until we're ready to move the whole lot of them out of here.
Okay, I'll blindfold him. He'll be as gentle as a lamb.
That's what I was thinking.
Don't let him get away. Come on.
Fury! Fury!
It's Jim Newton's kid. He's seen us. We better grab him till we get rid of the horses.
Run, Fury, run! You let me go!
Stop squirming and you won't get hurt.
Hey, Mac, look.
Go get her, Fury! Atta boy! Give it up, Fury! Don't let him get away! Keep fighting him, Fury! Jim! Mac and the other fella. They're the rustlers.
You stay here. Come on. All right, over here.
That'll learn you to tangle with a broken wheel.
You got him. It wasn't the Gypsies.
That's right, Joey. You two had a pretty good scheme, but you overlooked the fact that Fury's not just an ordinary horse and that Joey'd never stop looking for him. All right, let's have the rope. This is one package I want tied up nice and neat for the sheriff. Joey. Where are you going, Joey?
I'm gonna tell Carol and his mother, so they'll be happy.
Getting ready to leave for the fair?
We will be there this afternoon. That is, unless there are people who do not want us.
Well, I stopped by Jim's ranch to say how sorry I am, and...
And he did say it too, Joseph.
I think Ed's big enough to speak for himself, Joey.
If there's anything I can do to make amends,
It is enough you come as a friend. That is all we ask.
Oh, by the way, I think this belongs to you.
Martha. Thank you. Thank you.
See you later, Carol.
Okay, Joey.
So long, Charlie. See you later.
Oh. Are you Joey Clark, Jr.?
Yes, sir. That used to be my name, but it's Joey Newton now. What's that junior mean?
Well, that means you were named after your father. Didn't anyone ever tell you?
No, sir. I don't think so. I never knew my father.
I know. That was a great misfortune for both of you.
Bye.
Good afternoon.
How do you do?
Joey, do you know this gentleman?
I was just introducing myself to the boy. I'm Joseph Clark, Sr.
Joseph Clark Sr., not Joey's father.
Yes, ma'am.
But you can't be. Ma always said you was dead. A train wreck or something.
I'm afraid the stories of my death were greatly exaggerated.
I'm Helen Watkins, Joey's teacher, and a friend of his legal guardian, Jim Newton. Have you seen him?
Not as yet. I was just catching the bus out to the ranch when I saw your school heading out, and, well, I just couldn't resist saying hello to the son I haven't seen in so many years.
Well, Mr. Clark, suppose we get into my station wagon and we'll go out to the ranch.
Well, that'll be nice. The sooner I present myself to Mr. Newton, the better. Come along, son. So after visiting the orphanage and learning where Joey was, I went to the county courthouse and obtained this order from Judge Norris, restoring custody of the boy to me.
It seems to be pretty final.
By way of identification, here's my Army discharge, Joey's birth certificate, and my marriage license. Look them over at your leisure.
Thank you, I will.
And I want you to know that I appreciate all you've done for the boy. It's a fine thing you did, taking him into your home.
We've come to think pretty highly of Joey here.
And Joey, I know it's hard for you to understand how I could have stayed away so long. Now that I've seen you, I can't understand it either. I've missed some beautiful years. I bet you don't remember this.
No.
You remember who Ann was, don't you?
My mother.
That's right. Your dear mother.
A lot you cared what happened to Mom. Or me either.
Now, son, I know that I've got a lot to account for, but that's all water under the bridge, and you and I are going to start out new, all right?
But Jim, do I have to go away with him? He never cared about me before. And now, just when I'm happy and everything.
Well, Joey, think what it'll mean to have your own father to see you through the years ahead until you're a grown man ready to take your place in the world.
I was hoping that would be you.
So have I. But the law is very strict about things like that. It demands a long waiting period to see how you and I can get along together.
But we were getting along all right, weren't we?
Sure we were, Joey. But now you have to remember that this is your real father. And his rights come first. We can't interfere with them.
Joey, Maybe you'll feel different when you find out how wonderful it is to have a father.
I was thinking the same thing, Miss Watkins. If there was just some way to overcome the boy's natural resentment towards me before we leave here.
Well, look, why don't you stay here with us at the ranch for a few days until you and Joey get better acquainted?
No, I think we Clarks have imposed on you enough as it is. What do you think, Miss Watkins?
I think it'd be very helpful to him and to you if you did stay, so you can get to know each other better.
All right. We'll stay a few days. And Joey, I want you to know that I understand your feelings, and I'd like for you to try to understand mine.
Yes, sir.
That's the spirit, Joey.
Sorry you got so dirty, Fury. But I had to spend some time with my father since he got here. You know, at first I was all set on hating him like anything. Didn't seem like I needed anybody else. Friends like you, and Jim, and Pete, and Miss Helen. But it's kind of good to know you got a father, after all.
Nice to hear you say that, son.
Oh, hello.
Well, I always know where to look for you. Can't say as I blame you either, because he's a fine-looking animal.
Don't get too close. He's still wild and mean to everybody, except me.
Well, your talent with horses must be inherited. You know, I used to have a way with them myself.
Behave yourself, Fury. I told you, he's my dad.
You do have control of him, don't you? I bet you're going to miss him badly when you go away with me.
Yes, sir. Terribly bad.
Kind of taken to this ranch life, haven't you? And to Mr. Newton, too.
Sure have.
You know, son, it seems a shame to have to take you away from all this. I can't give you anything like it.
At least I'd have a father. That means more than anything else.
You've given me a lot to live up to, but I'll do my best.
You've got no reason to feel that way about her. He's trying to be a good father to me. I don't know what got into you.
You're an hour late. Where you been?
Waiting for a chance to walk up here unobserved. But we can't foul it up with a false move now because we're too near the payoff.
Then you're in solid as the boy's old man. Put her there, pal.
Guest of honor, sitting pretty. Even got the boy calling me Daddy. It's gonna be a soft touch, Mac.
But when? I'm getting fed up of eating out of tin cans, and those mosquitoes are getting fat off of me.
Now, relax. Relax. I've told you 100 times, you can't force a deal like this. You gotta play the sucker along until he's ripe and ready to drop of his own accord.
If he ever checks on those court orders you forged...
That court order would even fool a judge whose name I signed to it.
When do we get some action?
Sooner than you think. Look, this came in this morning's mail.
That phony real estate letter you told me about.
And if that doesn't get to Newton's heart, nothing will.
Well, when do you spring it on him?
This afternoon. Right after lunch, we'll all be sitting on the front porch. Then Mr. Newton will notice my very sad expression.
Buck up, Joey. It isn't as if you were never going to see any of us again. Well, the school year will be over before you know it. And then if your father will let you, you can come and spend your whole vacation here next summer.
That's very generous. Thank Mr. Newton, Joey.
Thanks, Jim. But that's a long time. Maybe Fury will forget me.
No, horses have memories like elephants. Now, why don't you ride on over to Charlie and Ted's and say goodbye, huh?
I guess I will.
Reckon I'll tie into them dishes.
You don't seem to be particularly happy about it yourself, Clark.
I was until I received this letter in the morning mail.
Huh? Bad news?
It's from the real estate company that's handling that deal on the cottage I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
They want $1,000 by Monday, or else I'll lose a deposit I put up on it.
$1,000, huh? Well, when did you expect to pay it?
Well, I was hoping for a 30-day extension. But I guess it's a hall room for Joey and that boarding house of mine until I can find a better place or work up to something better.
Well, a boarding house is no place for Joey.
Well, I know that, but what else can I do?
Well, come on inside. Maybe we can work out something.
Guess this is gonna be our last ride for a long time.
Well, the way this figures out, Clark, even if I make the down payment for you, there's no assurance that you can carry through on the deal. You'll be too heavily in debt.
I guess I was over-optimistic. It's been one of the troubles all through my life.
You know, I'd do almost anything for Joey's future happiness. But I wouldn't be doing him or you a favor if I helped you to get in over your head.
Well, I appreciate your frankness, Mr. Newton. It looks as if I'll be returning with Joy to rather dismal surroundings.
Well, there's no need to do that. Why don't you let him stay here until you're better prepared to take care of him?
It's very nice of you, but I've been looking forward to being with my boy for quite some time. Now that I've learned to know him, I just don't feel that I could give him up.
You think that's entirely fair to Joey?
Maybe you're right. Maybe I ought to get out of his life, disappear again, give him up permanently.
Well, that's not what I had in mind. But now that you mention it, it might not be such a bad idea.
Have you any suggestions that might make such a sacrifice more bearable?
I was wondering when we were going to get around to this. The truth is that you came here fully prepared to give up your paternal rights for a price. And all this real estate hocus-pocus was just a build-up to arouse my sympathy.
You're a very smart young man, Mr. Newton. I think we understand one another.
I'm sure we do. Now, what do you have in mind?
Well, I'm not an avaricious man. Say, $10,000.
$10,000? Not a high price at all for the sale of your own son.
Oh, I wouldn't put it that way.
I think Judge Blake might.
Judge Blake? Now, wait a minute, Newton. There's no need to call the law in on this. Can't we make some sort of a gentleman's agreement? If $10,000 is too steep?
$10,000 is too steep. I don't have that kind of money lying around in cash.
Well, can't we make some sort of a compromise? I know how much you think of Joy and what a nice home this would be for my son. I'm willing to make any kind of a reasonable concession.
Well, there's no immediate rush. Why don't you let me think it over?
Sure. Take all the time you want. I'll be within calling distance.
Hello? Get me Judge Blake at the county courthouse.
Hello, Judge. Jim Newton speaking. Oh, Joey's fine, Judge. We have a visitor. He claims he's Joseph Clark Sr., Joey's father.
That's right, Judge. And in addition to Clark's personal papers, there's this court order supposedly signed by Judge Norris. Now, how long will it take you to check? All right, I'll hold on. Right. Well, if you'll notify the sheriff, I'll take care of it from this end. Thanks, Judge. Pete, Clark is not Joey's father at all. This court order's a phony, and so are the rest of the papers.
Why, that's no good. Say, he's up in the corral right now, saddling a horse. Maybe he's trying to make a getaway.
He must have heard me talking on the telephone. Come on. Got a head start. It'll be a cold trail.
Maybe not too cold. That horse he pick's got a brand new shoe on his left forefoot.
Here's the trail. He's heading toward the hills. Come on.
That's my dad. What's he doing way out here?
We've lost the track. This ground's too hard.
Yeah, well, we got to keep trying. Let's spiral out.
Okay. Hey, Mac!
Man, am I glad to see you. Let's have a look at that 10 grand.
I came up empty. The deal's off. Newton's on my trail now. We got to get our stuff and get out of here.
So you goofed up on the job, huh?
Nobody could have worked it any smoother, but that Newton's no sucker. Now, let's go. Where'd you leave the car?
The camp where I rented the horses.
Joey, what are you doing here?
I was cutting across country from Ted's place when I saw you heading this way.
Well, what's the idea of following me?
Why, nothing, Dad. I just thought maybe you'd like to ride back with me.
I'm not going back. I'm going into the city.
But, Dad, without me?
Now, look, son.
Oh, break it off. I'm sick and tired of this daddy and sonny stuff.
What's he mean, Dad?
Well, he means that I'm not really your father.
Not my father? Then you made up all that stuff. All those lies. What for?
Kind of a business deal I had with your friend Newton, but it didn't work out.
And if you're smart, you won't make us any trouble.
Okay, I won't make any trouble. I'll just go on back home.
You're staying right here until we're ready to leave.
No rough stuff, Mac. We're in enough trouble already.
We can't let this kid ride out and bring Newton and the law on us. He's staying here till we're packed up. Hand me that rope.
Look out, Mac! That horse is a killer!
A killer, huh? I'll fix him.
Run, Fury! Never mind about me! Run! He's gonna shoot you! You can't shoot, Fury!
That does it. If Newton sees that horse, we're sunk. Let's leave the camp stuff where it is and let's ride.
Well, what are we going to do with him?
We'll take him along with us as far as the car and leave him there. He won't do any shooting if he's with us. Keep your mouth shut or we'll have to gag you.
Don't let the kid get away.
Help, Fury, help! Good boy, Fury. Now untie me. Look out, Fury!
Hold it, it's Newton.
Learn ya?
Oh, boy, Pete, give it to him.
That'll learn him. What do you think of this, eh?
Gee, Jim, he wasn't my father at all. All they wanted was money.
That's right, Joey. Well, the two of them are going where they won't need any money for a long time.
Gosh, Pete, you handled him like he was a year-old calf.
Yeah, Joey, but I'm getting a mite too old to be bulldogging anything bigger than a T-bone steak.
Think of the father I almost had. Being an orphan isn't so bad.
What do you mean, orphan? Seems to me I make a pretty good stern parent, don't I?
You always have Pete or me to run to if Jim gets too stern.
Yeah, and Fury to fuss over you when you're off the three of us.
Gosh, that's right. I have got a man-sized family. Isn't that right, Fury? I have got a man-sized family.